Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. There's one thing I've always consistently said in this channel about 2027 general elections. That the candidate who is going to carry the day will be the candidate who will be supported by the Genzs. Will be the candidate who will appeal to the Genzs. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of opinion polls that are being carried out by the government. And in majority of these opinion polls have put William Samoei Ruto at a distant third or fourth. But there is one opinion poll that shocked everyone. And they did everything to ensure that it was not published. An opinion poll was carried out among the Genzs. And a surprising name, a surprising candidate came up. The name of Reuben Kame. Reuben Kame is contesting the presidency. Reuben Kame is attracting the Genzs. The Genzs are going to surprise everyone. They are going to shock everyone. The Genzs are regrouping. That is the message. What they did in 2004, when they failed to accomplish their mission, they retreated tactic-free, but they never surrendered. They are mobilizing in social media. The next election will also be won through the social media, especially TikTok and YouTube. When you look at the Gen Z, there is something about them that is coming out very clearly. Number one is that they don't want a lot of politics. They don't want. They want jobs. They want money in their pockets. They don't want the current crop of leaders. That's the shocking thing. And we talk about the current crop of leaders. We are talking about those people who have been in government. Those people who have been controlling the instrument of state. Those who have been feasting on Kenyan taxes. Shockingly, they are completely fed up with the current regime. Over 90% of the Gen Zs are completely fed up with the current administration. What do they want, ladies and gentlemen? And that is the question. And that is where now Reuben Kame's name, I think, is coming up. They want a revolutionarist. They want somebody who is going to bring what happened in Europe. I think it was in the 18th century when we had the Industrial Revolution and the Agrarian Revolution that started in Britain. They want a situation, a man who is going to revive the economy, a man who is going to start industries, a man who is thinking about them. They want servant leadership. They don't want a selfish leader. If you look at Reuben Kame, Reuben Kame is a university don. He teaches at the university. This one has given him a forum to interact a lot with the youth. These are the Gen Zs and the universities. First years, second years, third years, fourth years, others in fifth year. These are the kind of people Reuben Kame is interacting with. These are the people that are watching Reuben Kame. These are our Gen Zs. And see their candidates. That's the question we need to ask ourselves. Reuben Kame is also an artist. He's a man behind the famous song, Twaomba uwepo wako uwe nasi, ewe Bwana wa majeshi. That song. That means that he's a household name. Have you ever heard of that song, by the way, by Reuben Kame? Reuben Kame, being an artist, also give him a head start. He is known. He is also differently abled. Reuben Kigame is likely to carry the votes of all the people with a disability, living with disabilities. He is visually challenged. But this one has not stopped him from excelling in academics and other fields. And this one is attracting the youth. The fact that he is differently abled and he's coming out very, very strongly as an academician, as a revolutionarist, as a reformist, is something that is worth talking about. I've seen Reuben Kame in the past joining demonstrators. I've seen him. I've seen him joining other people, especially during the abductions. When the abduction had actually reached a worrying situation, when we had to keep on looking over our shoulders, Reuben Kigame came out very strongly, joined the demonstrators, and I think the youth noted this kind of person. If you look at Reuben Kigame and Omtata, there's a lot of similarities. Their approach to issues are very, very similar. And that is why you see the Genz were also attracted at one time by Okiem Tata. And he joined them during the demonstrations. He has been actually fighting for them. Again, when you look at Reuben Kigame is a worker. As a worker, he has been interacting with the Kenyan workers. And if there are people who are feeling the pain of taxation by William Samoei Ruto's regime, it is the workers. Talk of the housing levy. Talk of the NH, whatever. Talk of so many taxes that don't add up. Double taxation, name it. Where the take home is less than the taxes. So the workers are also likely to listen to Reuben Kigame. Reuben Kigame comes out as a very simple person. Very simple. This is the kind of leaders Kenya are looking for. They don't want somebody ambaye anavaa pete ya bilioni moja, mshipi wa bilioni moja, magari ya kifahari. Reuben Kigame is just very, very simple. He also comes out as somebody who is honest. Honest is key. Because if you look at some of these leaders, for example, what comes to your mind when William Samoei Ruto's name is mentioned? What comes to your mind? Maybe you can write in the comment section. What comes to your mind when Raila Amolo Odinga is mentioned? Write in the comment section. What comes to your mind when Kalonzo is mentioned? What comes to your mind when Fred Okengo Matiang'i is mentioned? Maraga? Maybe you can write in the comment section. And maybe you are going to understand why Kenyans are looking for a revolutionarist, honest man, simple man. Is that man Reuben Kigame? Are Gen Z going to vote for this man? That will be the greatest surprise. It will be a shocker. Anything is possible with the Gen Zs. Ignore them at your own risk. Whoever wants to win the votes, the next president must be supported by the Gen Z. This is Kashis Kaman. Please like the video, comment, share, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.